Hello, this video is designed to help you fill out the performance and step template. What is going to be needed? There are two reports that are needed to fill this template out. The first report is the info financial report that includes all of your department's orgs. The second is the HR info rich client report that contains all of your employees in all of your orgs and has the minimum and maximum salaries of each of those positions. If you have both of those reports, you will be able to successfully complete the template. Let's look at the template. The template contains two main areas. The areas highlighted in green require manual input that you would get from the reports that you pulled, and the areas highlighted in gray contain formulas that should not be adjusted. They will automatically generate a result once the areas in green are filled out. There are 3 steps to complete this template. We'll go over each one in just a moment. So let's jump into the template. Step 1 is designed to customize the template to account for all of your orgs that your department oversees. So the original template comes with 2 orgs. If your department has more than 2 orgs that has employees in them, you're going to have to make copies of one of these below and add as many orgs as you need. So select the org area, copy it, and then paste it underneath. Repeat the process as many times as you need. The next step is to account how many lines do you need per org. And what I mean by lines is how many employees are in that org. So currently in this org we have 7 lines, so 7 employees. If there are more employees, let's say I have 10 employees in that org, you would add 3 additional lines and then make sure to highlight the formulas and drag them down. That way, when you input the information, the green areas, under the green highlighted columns, your results will automatically generate. Next, fill in your department name. So for me it will be OMB. Fill in your org number and org name for each of your orgs. And next, fill in the budgeted salaries and wages in each of the orgs. So I'll just put 250,000 for this org, say 100,000 for this org, and 50,000 for this org. These automatically add into your department's total. As you can see, there's 350,000, but 250, that plus 100, that's already 350. This one is missing. The reason for it is that the original template only had 2 orgs. Please make sure to go in here and add the additional orgs that you might have added underneath the original 2. So now that we added that, we have the 400,000, which accurately reflects the total departmental budget that I just put together. Next, let's review each of the cells and fill them out. So employee number, that should come from your HR report. Let's just make up a number. Employee name. Job title. Payment code. Payment schedule. So there are 2 schedules. There's the exempt and non-exempt. So EXT is for exempt. NXT would be for non-exempt. Org. In this case, I'm saying that this is the org that I'm reporting on things, so those should match. Supervisor, I'm just going to put my name. Appraisal type, So based on the employee, there are multiple appraisal types. So NA, if this is a vacant position, you're going to put NA. If it's a filled position and it's a 100 grade employee, you put a 100 evaluation. There are two options for 200 grade employees. There's 200 grade employees who are non-supervisors, and there are 200 grade employees that are supervisors. So you'll have to select which type of employee it is for the 200 grade. For 300 grade employees, there's the 300 grade evaluation. So in this case, I'm going to say that it's a 200 grade employee that does not supervise anybody. Next, based on the performance review, you will input the rating. For all 100 grade employees, you will always select S step increase because that's the only option for 100 grade employees. You also, if you have a vacant position or the employee has hire date is less than 6 months, you will select ineligible. Going down the line, you have then 1, 2, 3, and 4. So in this case, I evaluated employee as meets expectation at 3. This automatically generates the 2% step increase, 2% performance increase based on the fixed increases that are in on the template. Then we move on to the current annual salary. So let's say this current annual salary for this employee is $40,000. The range based on from the InfoRich kind of report is, let's say, from $30,000 all the way to $60,000. As you can see, the rest of it fills out. So based on the annual salary and a 2% increase, the proposed increase is $800. The new proposed salary is $40,800. And you would repeat the process for each and every employee in that org and every org going down. So now that we reviewed how to fill this out, let's look at an example. So here's an example of a filled out template. So as you can see, all the employees are indicated. We have a vacant position, we have their exempt, non-exempt status, we have their orgs, we have their name supervisors and their evaluations, we have the percentages, everything is calculated for us. So let's do a quick analysis of what these results show us. So the adopted budget for this org was $180,500. Based on what we inputted, we need $180,090. So we have a excess of $410 in this org, which is a good thing. Let's look at the bottom org. We have the 3 employees. Budgeted salaries are $127,300, but based on our increases based on the performance rating, the needed salaries is $127,612.50, which gives us a variance of $312.50. So when these get added up on the top here, your total available for your department is $307,800. You have a total increases of $6,202.50. You have your current salaries at $301,500. So when you add these three, gives you a variance of $97.50 in the black. So you're good to go. You're had a savings in one org. Your other org had a little bit of overage, but the savings covered the overage. So overall, you're good to go. You indicated that you had 9 employees, 6 and 3. Your count is 9 employees. Everything looks good. I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.